some more Dawn of Man update 1.7 news. Now it's been a little while since my first video on this, when we found out that Madrigal Works were making a cheesemaker stand for the next update. And we were all very excited about this because we'd all asked for it for a long time, and it seems like Madrigal Works have listened to the masses. And yeah, we have a wonderful cheesemaker. No longer are those pesky little goats good for nothing. They are good for making cheese, as are the cattle. So we were all very, very hurrah and hooray about that. Now, since then, there's been another revelation, and that's why I wanted to make this video. Now, on the 14th of October, so a little bit, just under a week ago, Madrigal Works posted that in the upcoming Dawn of Man 1.7, we will be able to sell animals to the trader, buy male/female animals from the trader separately, and visually see trader animals. So they physically come and go with the trader. So just like you see the trader pulling the sledge, and then you see him with a cart and a donkey, blah blah blah. We'll see the goats and the sheep and whatever he's got for sale coming with him, and if we don't buy them, going away with him. All very lovely, very exciting. Now, my thoughts on these three revelations. Trader animals, like the visuals, being able to see them, I like that. I like those details. It's just nice. I love to see the trader come, and I love it when I see him progress as the eras progress from sledge to cart. I think that's a really nice touch. And so to see the animals like coming along with the trader is lovely. The ability to buy male and female animals from the trader separately. Now, on the one hand, that excites me. I think that's really useful, because many times you'll find yourself scouting around, especially damned mouflon. You know, when you want to start breeding mouflon for wool, and you can only find male mouflon or female mouflon. You can't find both. So let's say you manage to find 6 female mouflon, but you can't find a male. You can buy it if the trader's got it for sale, that's good. That's good. However, personally, I never buy animals off the trader. I find the prices way too excessive, so I'd rather just grit it out and wait until I find one on the map. However, we can sell animals to the trader. Now, depending on the price we get, it makes bartering for different animals a lot more viable. I think they're over like 100 coin or something, and you always want to save your bartering points for buying tech or things like that. So being able to sell animals to the trader, that's the bit that excites me. Let's say you're breeding pigs and you've got more than enough food to feed your population. Now, for me, if I set my limits to 30 pigs, over the winter I can get 15, sometimes, like close to 20 pigs suddenly pop up. It suddenly skyrockets to 50 pigs. Now, at the moment, all you can do with those animals is slaughter them back down to your target of 30, and it takes a bit of micromanagement sometimes. Now, if the trader comes along and you could sell those animals to the trader, then your quid's in. But I suppose you can only sell as much as you can barter with the trader, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. It could be a bit OP. It could be that you can only sell a maximum of like 5 animals, and then you bought everything from the trader. Or it might be that, who knows, they might have some kind of coin system, some kind of trading system where you can store up points, although I doubt it. So I'd like to see how they balance that out, but I am very excited to be able to sell animals to the trader. I'm excited to see the trader bringing the animals and taking them away. I personally, the buying of male and female animals, I won't be doing that, but I can see how it would be useful. And I don't know, maybe I will. If I've got animals to sell, it would make buying them a lot more, viable. So yeah, very, very welcomed. Wasn't expecting it, and it's going to be interesting. Let's watch this space. Now, the next thing that I'll have a look at is community suggestions and questions. Now, obviously, everyone wants to know when this comes out. We're going to have a look, at possible dates, maybe in the next video, but I think it's too early to tell when that is going to come out. I've got a comment here. Fergal Agard. When can we have some sort of government structure? Chieftain, elders, matriarch, patriarch, blah blah blah, hereditary, democratic. Interesting question. Never even really thought about it. I'd be interested to see, if that ever got put in, how it would work, what it would bring to the game. I'm not sure that they'd bring it. I don't think there's that many people that care that much about it, but I might be wrong. Do let me know if you'd like to see it. And he also asks about shamans who heal the sick and aid the mourning at the graves. I think that one is something I'd really like to see. I totally agree with that. And yeah, government structure, be really interested to see how that would work. But whether they'll do that, I'm not sure. I think we have more chance of something like a healing structure and shamans, etc. Now, we also had a comment from Rodrigo on my YouTube saying that he'd suggested in Steam that we have bees, and what did I think of that? 100% agree. I think bees would be amazing to add to this game. Honey, hives, gathering, and of course if we had like healing structures, you could use the honey within the healing, within like poultices and stuff. So that would be FLA MRBB3K asks an interesting question. He or she says, that's awesome. Wondering if there's a limit to how many animals are behind the trader, so how many they can sell. Also, if those limits are untargetable, those animals are untargetable by wild animals. Interesting, because I could totally see that. If they're bringing like Mouflon and there's they're walking through an area where there's cave lions, will the cave lions attack the animals? I doubt it, for the simple reason that that they don't attack the trader, so the trader isn't kind of immune to being attacked. So I would assume that those animals will be immune as well. But yeah, generally people are really welcoming this edition of content in update 1.7. They're loving the sound of the cheese making, they're loving the sound of the animals trade system, and I'd be interested to hear what you think. Do let me know any comments in the comments section. I'd really like to know what you'd like to see, what you think about what we know already, how you think that trading of the animals is going to work. Is it going to be too OP to be selling our animals to the trader when essentially all we've ever done is sell bone harpoons? So yeah, answers on a postcard. If you've liked this video, please do take the time to click the like button, and if you haven't done so already, consider subscribing to the channel. There will certainly be more updates on or news articles on update 1.7. I've got a modded series running, and I've also got a tips and tricks series running. So yeah, do subscribe and come join me on Discord, guys. Check out the link in the description. Be great to see you all there. And until next time, you stay safe and take care.